Hello everyone, I'm Ollie Weingarten. I'm the founder and CEO of London United. I am running an esports organization that is synonymous with social issues. We are using the platform of gaming and esports to promote healthy lifestyle and address social issues. And I think I come with an interesting perspective because my background is actually mainstream sport. I was at the Premier League, I worked in Formula One, Formula E, and thereafter sports tech before getting into esports. So we have a variety of verticals at London United with gamers taking a path to pro. We've launched an NFT marketplace. We have content creators and we have campaigns to address social issues. And the challenge of data capture and monetization is something that I'm sure will be very topical at the forthcoming conference.
Great, thank you for that. So the first question is, with diversity being a major theme of our summit, what is the best piece of advice you would give a young girl trying to get into the business of sport?
The advice I'd give a young girl, or actually any young person trying to get into the business of sport, and I reflect on my background and the challenges I had getting a foot in the door, is you have to bang the doors down. You have to try and get as much work experience on your CV. Now, I don't advocate working for free, but in some instances, there will be free placements, there'll be internships, there'll be work experience, placements that may be paid. And I think that it's incumbent on that young person to look at all the opportunities that are out there and really cast their net wide as far. That means, as I said earlier, banging on doors, going on LinkedIn, finding email addresses, phoning organizations to get contact details, writing letters, emails, DMs, any form of communication, it's worth utilizing.
Great, thank you. What is your company and industry doing to encourage diversity that you admire?
I think diversity in this sector has always been a challenge. And I think particularly the nature of the beast is that so much of it is taking place online, and that has bred toxicity and other forms of antisocial behavior. So as a company, we're trying to show that this is not the norm. We have a number of female content creators. We are very diverse as an organization. We are open to everyone. When we host tournaments, it is not stipulated by gender, it is by talent. So a little bit like if you're good enough to partake, then you're open to getting involved with London United. And we are seeing more and more organizations try and address this, whether it's women in esports, whether it's black girl gamers. There are lots of organizations that are trying to take a stand and grow the diversity of the sector, and it should all be applauded.
That's great. Yeah, we're really glad to hear that. I'm just going to ask, so what events are you most looking forward to in 2022 and why?
Well, I've always been a mad football fan, so I'm looking forward, of course, the World Cup taking place next year. I think, in all honesty, I'm just looking forward to this year being over. It's nice to be able to get back to IRL events, as we call them. Obviously, you've got a conference in December. I'm looking forward to more of the same next year, getting out and about, being able to see people. I mean, London United's business model actually started by us hosting physical events to find grassroots gamers and address social issues. And clearly, we've had to pivot during this pandemic. So we're starting with some physical events later this year, and we're looking forward to continuing that. But just getting out and about, being able to go to LAN events, going to conferences in the sports and esports sector is just, it's great to be back, really, isn't it?